We're back. So we just tried a test run. And we failed miserably.
Yeah.
We're
live again.
We were running a little late, so we weren't as prepared as usual. So I apologize. That's the first time we've ever had to be like, start over.
Mulligan.
Abort the mission. All right, here we go. Rachel, hey, Mrs. Debbie Green,
Hi,
what is
Debbie.
going on?
I'm glad you got some trick-or-treaters at your place.
Miss Cindy.
Sorry.
Sorry, we messed up.
Yeah. How was everyone's Halloween? I hope everyone had lots of fun little visitors. We had a great time.
We had a good time. I feel like we pulled off Mario characters pretty well.
Yeah. Michael's been growing out his hair just to play Mario.
Yeah.
I'm totally kidding. That's not true.
Wait till you see the character next year. My hair may be like, I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh my goodness.
Miss Tiffany, how are you? I doubt that, Cindy. That's good though.
Cindy, I loved your talking pumpkins on Halloween. That was super cute.
Yeah, those were cool.
And all your family members were super cute all dressed up. I don't think I've liked so many pictures, status posts on Facebook as I did on Halloween. The costumes, kids' costumes have really stepped it up a notch since we were kids.
They're legit these days. Legit. What's up, B-Rad? Yeah, the costumes are crazy good.
Yeah.
They're good.
I don't remember them being like that when we were kids. They were not that over the top.
All right. I think it's time.
I think it's time
Are you guys ready? So,
to nerd out.
we're going to nerd out a little bit tonight.
It keeps vibrating. Is it because it's on the book?
Yeah. There probably won't be any crazy fantasy books, Brad. All right, so let's do this. So tonight we're talking about just a few of our favorite reads. So mine will be anywhere from motivation to leadership to selling. Those are the three main things I typically read about for the most part. It helps me in my personal and business. So that's what I'll be talking about tonight. How about you, Courtney? What you got on the list?
Well, just a little background. I actually was an English literature major. That was that in business in college. So I read a lot when I was in school, and I took a big hiatus after that because I was overreading. So I recently got back into it. So I will put no classics on my list to save you guys, even though there are lots of good ones. I have a few just good, I'm not going to say trash novels because they're good books, but they're not motivational. And then I do have some like motivational ones on there that I really enjoy reading. So I have a little variety. So.
Well, go ahead then.
Well, we share, I'm looking at your list. The first book that we wrote down is actually the exact same book.
And it's motivation.
It is.
And it is called The 10X Rule.
Yeah.
10 Times Rule by Grant Cardone. Purely a motivational book. It's a fantastic read. It's one that I think everyone should read. I think everyone should own.
Everyone can benefit from this
Absolutely. Every single person in this world can benefit from that book. Regardless of how successful you are. It's a great book.
Yeah, and it really can apply to any aspect in your life. So, we own the book, and then we also have it on audiobook, and I will listen to it like when I'm doing cardio and stuff. So, it's good to read, but it's also really motivational when you're working out. So,
Sarah, I'm sure the World Series is still in the early innings. And quite frankly, the Royals aren't playing, so what about
We're kind of out of it.
I haven't watched a single game yet, so I'm not a crazy baseball fan by any means. But that is a valid point, Sarah. I'll give you that. A lot of people are probably cheering on the Cubs or the Indians. At least I know the two teams in it.
Yeah, I only knew the Cubs, so. Okay.
All right, I'll go second. So I think let's go with another leadership book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Really good book. It's a fantastic book. Another one that is probably classified as a classic. Just an overall very good read. Anytime you can read about how to be more successful, I like those books. I need as much help as possible. How about you?
We had a thumbs up. Yay!
Yeah.
We like thumbs.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thank you for joining. Thank you for any questions you guys have tonight, regardless if it's about nerding out and what kind of books are our favorite. Ask away. We love interaction.
You can even ask where Michael got his cool T-shirt. Just for all you Kansas City people.
We actually picked that up in a Colorado airport?
No, we got it in our airport.
Oh, in your
So Charlie Hustle Shop, I'm going to give them a shout out. If you guys don't follow them, please do. They have a bunch of cool Kansas City T-shirts and stuff. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
right, you're up. Next book.
Okay. Okay, we'll stay with what we're doing, and I'm going to go with The Secret. So, this has been around for a little bit, but it's a great book about what you put out into the world is kind of what you get back. So, another book that we own, but I also have an audiobook that I like to listen to. A lot of these I've read multiple times because I feel like, well, as Michael says, repetition
enhances learning.
Yeah. And I feel like you always get something different every time you read it. So my second book is The Secret.
Okay. How about your third?
You want my third already? I would say The 5 Love Languages.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I just reread that one again, actually.
That's a great one for couples, by the way.
And they have, I didn't know this, but they actually have one for like single people. They have one for parents. They have one for kids. It's just all about the art of communication. So, and understanding. The one I read obviously was about spouse. So understanding yourself a little bit more and understanding your spouse a little bit more. So once again, going back to nerding out, art of communication. So 5 love languages, definitely on my list.
Communication is key.
It is key.
It's key in relationships. It's key in
business, in life.
It's key in life.
Yeah.
So it's a good one. It's a great one. So I'll go ahead and put out Sells book. I don't know how many of you like Sells books. Probably 1% of the people watching like Sells books. But it's Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy. So if you're ever looking to read any sales material, Brian Tracy or Grant Cardone are your men. And all of their stuff's awesome. Psychology of Selling is a classic. It's what I originally started off with back when I was just 18-year-old. Actually, no. I was in college. 21-year-old probably. Yeah. And it's
that was BC, I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
before Courtney.
It's good. I used to have an audio CD that I listened to in the car every single day.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I'm not even kidding you. Most cars don't even have CD players anymore. But we first started dating, and every time I would get in the car, Brian Tracy would be playing, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh my goodness, I'm blasting Incubus and crazy alternative music, and this guy that I'm dating is listening to Brian Tracy." Like,
it was. I would agree, Cindy. I think it's almost a must for anyone because I think everyone's in sales. You're always selling, regardless if you're
trying to get a date.
Yep, trying to get a date. You're trying to get a
job.
A job. You're trying to up your position at your current workplace.
Yeah.
Asking someone to marry you. Negotiating with the kiddos. I mean, I think every single person is in sales, and I think it's a must read. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You going or am I going again?
You go. You made me do two back to back.
Okay, so this one is David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. So Malcolm Gladwell is kind of a weird dude. I'm just going to throw this out there, but like he's a weird guy. But this read is a very good read. He's got another one called Outliers as well that I really enjoy. But David and Goliath basically it's all about how the David versus Goliath, the little guy, comes out on top. It's an amazing, amazing book. The reason I like Malcolm Gladwell reads is because he puts real world perspectives into his reads, real world examples, and it's for the people out there that pride themselves on hard work, that have never been the biggest or the best necessarily, and have always had to fight for everything. And it's a really good book. I think it can relate to a majority of the population, honestly.
Right. Yeah, that is a good one. Okay, so I'm going to go back to back now. I'm going to do 4 and 5 together because they're both just good books and they're very easy to read. So number 4 for me, I would have to say, is Gone Girl. And number 5 would be Girl on the Train. So those are both fiction books. They're great. I read them both on vacations that we've had. Couldn't put them down. They were very much very suspenseful. And
didn't they make a movie about
they actually made
both
a movie?
of those, right?
Yeah, they just came out with the Girl on the Train movie, and I haven't seen that, but I've seen Gone Girl.
Oh, I'm thinking about the girl in the black
You're thinking about the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy movie. But no,
sorry, off topic.
Another movie with the girl in the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gone Girl and Girl on the Train. If you've seen Girl on the Train, please don't tell me anything about it yet because I haven't seen it. Obviously, I read the book, so I know what happens. But yeah, those are 2 just good books to read, so that I really enjoyed.
So I'm down to my 5th, right? So I think.
Yeah, I think you're done.
Well, and actually, I'm going to throw this out there because I don't have any of his books on my top 5, even though they could be. John Maxwell. So if anyone's looking for leadership style books, John Maxwell books are amazing. Any book I've ever read of John Maxwell is very, very good. So from a leadership standpoint, John Maxwell books amazing. The last book I have on my list, it's a classic. It's another one I think every single person should read, and it's How to Win Friends and Influence People. I believe the author is Carnegie. I believe.
Yeah.
But it's a must read as well. It's kind of slow. It's really long, but it's a classic. It's a fantastic book about just being nice. Certain things you should do. So I don't know. It's a good book.
I'm surprised that you didn't put Tom Hegna on there.
Okay, I was gonna mention him. So
because you read that every vacation.
Yeah.
Like there's a different Tom Hegna book that you're reading on every vacation.
So the last author I was going to mention, his book is more probably retirement focused, and that's why I like it because I help so many people out with investments and retirement planning. But his favorite book, he's got a couple. One's called Paychecks and Playchecks, which I think everyone should read. And the other one is Don't Worry, Retire Happy. And I believe 100% of people should read that book because everyone is going to retire someday.
Hopefully.
One day.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah,
Hopefully.
if you've done it right. So Don't Worry, Retire Happy by Tom Hegna, must read for every single person. It just talks about the different things that you need to do in order to retire happy. So it's a must read too. It's a good book to read. Like if you go on a beach vacation, you're chilling on the beach, maybe have your little sun drink, whatever you're drinking. Electric lemonade in my case.
Yeah.
Feet up or down in the sand if you like. Maybe you toes
I
are
don't know
in
if
the
you guys
water.
can see this. Like he's actually he's getting in.
And you
into
get up
it
your
right
retirement
now.
book. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm retired, I might be on the beach a lot. Okay, so it's like my favorite place to read.
I know
books
it
like
is.
that.
What does that say? Gorilla Mindset.
About to order it. I'll do that, Mikey.
Secret Stout.
She's a friend of mine.
Oh, good. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Any recommendation you all have, please type away.
Yeah. Let us know. What are you guys reading?
We love books. We order books probably once a month.
Yeah. We really do. I could go through like obsessive.
And
we have a bookcase here and we have a bookcase at work.
So. We don't read as much as we should either. I mean, but the reason we read so much is because when you read, you learn. And not all readers are leaders. And I know this is going to sound funny, but all leaders are readers. And I truly believe that. The average person reads less than one book a year. The average CEO of a company reads 52 books a year, basically. 60, almost close to 60. So a book a week. There's some correlation with that. I don't know what it is, but the more you read, I'm a firm believer in the more you read, the more you learn, the better you are at communicating, the better you are at listening. So that's why we decided to kind of nerd out tonight. Tell you some of our favorites.
And we're nerds.
Like sometimes, like on the weekend, most people go out. We're like, hey, you want to grab some wine and read a book? That's weird, but you know. Or Netflix. Netflix is good too.
Yes.
We're homebodies, but
Yes, Rachel, you do a great job of reading. Book a week. You got it.
All right. Thank you guys. We're not going to take up any more time because the World Series is on, as we were informed while we were doing our live feed. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate you all. If you guys have any recommendations after we turn this bad boy off, please comment. We love any book recommendations. We're always trying to think of topics to talk about. So if you have any topic ideas, comment, shoot us an instant message, whatever it may be.
Right.
Don't forget, check me out Sunday, 7 o'clock.
Sunday
Smarts. Not for sure what I'll be talking about yet, but I promise I will keep your interest. So with that being said, thank you guys. Have a great rest of the week.
Yeah.
You got anything?
I think you did a great job.
See ya.
Bye.